Wow! It may be a three-point play. It goes on Kevin Durant. Conchar, he's checked in for Brooklyn. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Chicago trailing here. Pass the ball. Driving to the basket. Here's Jackson. Banked it in off the glass. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Brown. Back to Mills. Here's the three. They grabbed their own miss. Dedmon. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot.
2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Here's Dosunmu. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And, you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
The kick to Durant. Fires the three. Can't get it to drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Trent outside. To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Offensive board. Here's Conchar. On target from range.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
And there's the drive and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
Durant's shot is off.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Trent, the rebound by the Nets. Outside Mills, shoots from 14. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his fourth rebound in this one. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Trent outside. And that one, no question, powered it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for Chicago. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly. And all clutch. Kyrie Irving says he saved.
You know, for me, I just try to feel out the game, think about plays that I could run in order to execute.
You know, Irving, perhaps underrated as a tactician, Grant.
Oh, yeah. It's a chess match indeed. One move, one play sets up the next.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for Chicago. Jackson out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Ball. Then there's Dosunmu. You know, the number one thing Mills gives you, a confident knockdown shooter from range.
Yeah, Brian, that's been his calling card since he entered the league, but I think he's added some other pieces to his game along the way. He puts it on the floor, he creates for other people. He's a much more well-rounded guard now, and I think that keeps him on the floor and in the league. Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep converting the easy bucket.
First free throw is good. Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving comes in for Mills. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Capella, he's checked in for Chicago. Harris outside. And again, it's Brooklyn.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Brown against Levine. The three is up. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Levine is such a really good shooter from deep. You can't allow him to be alone at the arc.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And the dunk by Levine.
Yeah, with each passing season, Levine has grown into a larger role as an offensive player, and this is another huge night for him.
And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Harden, he's checked in for Brown. Timeout called, Brooklyn. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Irving. Got a hand on it. On the wing, Levine. Deflected. Pass to Conchar. Harden with it. Harrell on him. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got his second basket.
You know, for all the points he gets from long range, Harden does just as much work inside. It's not easy to take any one area away from him because he's such an elite scorer.
Now here's Levine. He's got 16. Here's Harrell. Chalk up 2 there. Harrell's got his first points in this one.
You know, when they try to get Harrell looks at the offensive end, it's usually foul line down, and for good reason. He's effective down there.
Harden, the pass to Irving. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Irving's got 12 points.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Harden, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Levine against Harden. To the inside. It's stolen. Here's Conchar. There's the triple. And the Nets, another 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Harrell. And Harrell with the strong finish.
Harrell is an elite offensive rebounder. He's actually one of my favorite guys to watch work the glass.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Harden. Takes it inside. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 9.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Irving against White. Capella with it. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Some room here for Harris. And he gets it to go off the front iron. And the Nets lead by 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
You can tell Levine has a real enthusiasm and flair for the offensive end of the floor. I mean, he loves to fill it up. But what he loves even more is taking off for one of his spectacular dunks.
Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
DeSumo, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. Now here's Harden. 9 points in the game, and there's the lob.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a score as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
Robertson's checked in for Chicago. Ball with it. He has 6. Trent from long range. Claxton with a rebound. And Clark Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses. And then get busy putting the work in.
And it's Ball off the drive. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Ball really has what I call rush hour handles. He can go where he wants to with the ball, even against pressure. Really good at maneuvering through defenses.
Irving, no good. The Bulls have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Going inside. Ball no good. Brooklyn has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Harris against Trent. Harris passes to Irving. Shoots over Ball. Here's Claxton. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Durant against Trent. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second.
Chicago foul.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Now here's Trent. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And they're running. Pushing it up now. That's good from Durant on the assist from Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game. The Bulls have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Inside. Pass to Trent. The 3 ball. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
The Nets with the lead. Timeout called. Brooklyn. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh. Keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And the Bulls making a change here. Cousins is checked in. Durant against Jackson. Charity stripe shot. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Pass to Robertson. Now Ball. Drives to the hoop. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
You know what? The size ball possesses guys as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
Now here's Irving. He's got 16. They get it back. He was all alone on that one. Mills has got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Here's Cousins. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Trent against Brown. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Here's Durant. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. It'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Nets.
KD, you're really getting up and down the...
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 16 points, 5 assists, and 1 steal. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some... That's all for now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The star-studded backcourt of Irving and Harden. Harris and Durant in as the forwards. And it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Harris. Blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's Irving. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here we go, one-on-one. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Boy, Clint Capella's athleticism allows him to finish above the rim, but also be effective in transition.
Irving, the pass to Durant. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game. White against Irving. Pass to Levine. And here's Anunoby. Now here is Harrell. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It goes on Kevin Durant.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And the free throw, no good.
And the energy Harrell plays with is incredible. He's like a junkyard dog with basketball skills when he plays.
Outside Durant, beyond the arc. It's hauled in by White.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Capella, puts the move on, and it's Capella with the jam.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
And here's Irving. He's got 16. Now Durant. Three-pointer. And it's Irving missing.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Levine. And Levine! Throw it down!
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here he goes, and Levine throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's Durant. He's got 18.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end, outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. White against Irving. White drives in. The shot won't fall. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Now here's White. Outside Levine. Off target with the three. Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Harris left side. To the paint. And Harris throws it down.
How about that? The flush from Harris. People forget this guy is 6'6", and he's got a little burst and bounce, too.
White finds Levine. There's the drive.
Next foul. James Harden. That's his second official. Team second.
And he makes a first. So the Nets making a switch here. Konchar's checked in. Both free throws good from Levine. Brooklyn has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Let's go!
Down low. Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
Now here's White. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Levine. To the inside. Here's Harrell. Rebound Brooklyn. Harden's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Claxton. Here's Durant. And he lays it up and in. And it's a 4-point Nets lead.
What a unique combination of height, athleticism, and ball skill. Durant can make some unbelievable finishes because of it.
Now here's White. To the paint. Here's Harrell. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Harrell's got 4 points in the quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And Kobe White on the offensive end. Man, he is so good at changing his pace.
Well, he's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing, has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
Now here's White. To the middle. Harrell passes to Levine. Back to White. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
They get the rebound. Tries again. Here's Claxton. Capella with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. Brooklyn making some changes. Dedmon's checked in for Claxton. Brown comes in for James Harden. And it's Mills in for Irving. Here's Konchar. Shot clock at 5. Releases from 15. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And it's Ball off the drive. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Nothing like having a little size on your side. Lonzo Ball using his size, even though he's getting body, he's able to stay with the shot.
Now here's Mills. He's got 5. Pass to Dedmon. Cousins with the steal. Here's DeSumo. On the take. That one no good. Nice D from Brown. Here's Conchar. Mills with it. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Harris is checked in for Conchar. Ball passes to Jackson. Trent from long range. Doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's DeSumo. After the basket by Brooklyn. Trent on the wing. Pass to DeSumo. Ball outside. Inside. Here's Jackson. Oh, denied by Durant.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the basket by Chicago. It's Durant with a drive. Shoots over Jackson. That one a little long. Chicago leading. Trent, the pass to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
That's not too difficult for DeMarcus Cousins now. I like that he doesn't settle for the layup there. Instead, throws it down.
Outside Mills. Here's Durant. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And Cousins throws it down.
Hey, you're looking for a strong finish? Then Cousins is your man. Nicely done, positioning himself on that break.
Durant, pass to Brown. Back to Durant. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Ball passes to Jackson. Stolen by Mills. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. The Bulls making a switch here. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Ball no good. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Dedmon. Durant against Jackson. Back to Dedmon. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And he recovers it. Here's Brown. No good from 11 feet. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Bulls out in front, up 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so in the game for the Bulls, we've got Jackson. Lonzo Ball is out there with DeSumo. Then there's Gary Trent. It's good. Chicago shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Now here's Ball. Tight defense on him. Trent outside. To the middle. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To take the lead. And the layup by Durant. Durant's got 27 points.
How do you defend him any better than this? I mean, Durant, just an incredible scorer.
Ball stolen. Here's Brown. Trent with the defensive effort.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
The rebound by the Nets. Brooklyn making some changes. Claxton, he's checked in for Dedmon. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Mills.
Nicholas Claxton. Kyrie Irving.
Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Akpala, he's checked in for Chicago.
His first foul. Team second.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Pass to Harden. Now Irving. For three, Durant. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 8 assists in the game.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And here's Ball. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Will it go? Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Puts it up off the inbound. Akpala grabs the board. The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. He takes it in. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Harden with a bucket.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Here's Irving. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And the Nets lead by 5.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And that one's good. Irving.
Oh, I tell you what, he's one of the best scorers in the game, and I love how Irving continues to be in attack mode.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He's not happy with the amount of threes they've given up. He said, quote, if at least we were sending back some answers, but we're not. So expect a concerted effort to change that one, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Durant against Harrell. Now here's Durant. The D's right on him. Oh, denied by Harrell.
You know, when Harrell does a good job with his positioning defensively, he can block some shots. Solid job right there.
Back to Irving. Jacks up a 3. And the Nets, another 3.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Levine. Oh, big time right there.
Yes, and off contact. Levine showing you what he can do. The improved strength making a big impact.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Timeout.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Ball no good. The Nets have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And Levine, throw it down.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Another shot. Harden can't hit. For Chicago, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Anunoby on the take, and that one is hammered home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And Claxton gets the bucket.
Oh, some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Chicago trailing here. Pass to Levine to take the lead. Here's Capella. Soft touch off the glass.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
To the inside. Stolen by Capella. Now Ball. With the drive, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, I love that about Lonzo Ball. When it's a big possession, he demands and commands the ball.
Outside Harden. The teardrop, and is blocked.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And there's the call. Brooklyn with the foul.
You know, it's really hard to match up against Clint Capella's height and length. I mean, sometimes you got to foul him. You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
Down low. Here's Harris. And that one drops for him.
Harris has been in these situations before. He's a veteran player and very calm taking the big shots.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Capella.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Over Irving. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Next ball.
A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
Here's Durant. Ball with the rebound.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Harris against Levine.
Lightning move off the dribble. No one can slide over in time. He beat the help. Results in Levine getting free throw.
Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight. In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points. Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
They get it back. Claxton. And another shot. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Chicago leading. Here's Anunoby. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. James Harden picks one up. Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. Jackson, he's checked in for Harrell. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
On the wing, Harden. Wide open look. Misses off the right iron.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Levine against Harris. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's Ball with a three. It doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
The line. KD stepping the line with 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6.
Yeah, you look at Durant's numbers, 50, 40, 90. He's made that club multiple times. One of the few players to accomplish that. And he seems to threaten those numbers virtually every year.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're down by 6. 24 seconds left in the final quarter.
Bang. Your Brooklyn.
24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Snatched up. Harris passes to Durant. Second chance shot. Shoots over Jackson. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you can't afford to bite on this. I mean, once Durant has you in the air, the rest of it is elementary.
And both free throws good for Durant. And the call will be against James Harden. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Early into his night. But honestly, I don't know that they can come back no matter who's on the court.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're down by 6. 16 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
You want one? Let's go!
Here's Durant. A 3 from the inbound. It falls! What a beautiful shot! Brings it within 3!
Well, in my mind, KD is one of the top 10 all-time guys that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late-game situations. Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Pass to Brown. And here is Irving, hounded by Ball. Offensive rebound. This one belongs to Chicago. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know...